Are these just extremely creepy dolls or super life-like torture visuals for your nightmares? The eyes seem to follow you, even in the video you can notice it. That happens to you as well, right? Even in the video we see it too. The eyes attach to you and seem to follow you as you go past. How do we get something this creepy out of your mind? Take a look at this next super bizarre and terrifying video. It features something that will give you a chill down your spine. It is late at night and there is nobody out on the street at that hour yet. Look at this. There was a moving shadow of a person. There it was. The shadow looks like a female outline, and it moves around the fence as if someone was there, out on the other side and walking around. Yet, we see that there is nothing and nobody there.
This video. I don't have much information about where this video was recorded, but it shows something very strange that happens to the sheet in a construction site. Pay attention. So, what happened here? Was it a manipulated video, an edit, or did something manifest here? This video went viral with over 2 million views. What do you think about this video? Check out this video that was recorded by a young man.
The owner of the motorbike had passed in a tragic accident a couple of weeks before. The family woke up the next day to find the bike moved on the ground and damaged. At first, they thought that it could have been a thief in the night, maybe someone trying to escape with it. Looking at the video recording, however, this is the terrifying images that they witnessed. A mysterious event in where a security camera allegedly captured a shadowy figure crossing the gate of the municipal cemetery on July 12, 2025. The local news reported that the figure resembled a woman who was involved in a car accident and was seen near her father's house with security cameras recording the incident. Local reactions on X range from eerie fascination to lighthearted speculation, including comments about ghosts and political figures. No official explanation has emerged, and the event remains a topic of curiosity and debate. This video has been viewed many times on the internet. Was it just a person who underwent many plastic surgeries, a mask, or even an alien creature? Many have said that the clip gives them a deep feeling of dread. Do you agree? She was having dinner alone when suddenly she heard it. There was the noise of footsteps as if someone was coming down the stairs. We see her reacting to it, getting up and eventually leaving the area. After some time, she goes over to check. We didn't see anything, but we can tell she was disturbed since this clearly wasn't normal. And our next entry on the list. A man wakes up to noises inside of his house. It was dark and he only managed to capture this short clip. The visuals are very dark, but if we enhance it, there seems to be a humanoid outline of a shadowy figure in front of the doorway. The thing is, the figure appears uncanny and doesn't quite seem normal. It's not a human but also has human characteristics, if that makes sense. What do you make of this? A couple of young girls thought it was a good idea to go mess around some graves. They were caught on their own video taking the entire thing lightly, climbing on people's spots, jumping, laughing and acting as if they were part of the circus show. The clip made many local residents angry. One of the girls even started dancing on one of the graves. One has to ask themselves, how does anybody find doing something like this to be fun or something that you want to do at all? Give me your take on something like this in the comments. Now we close things off with a video that left the internet with many questions. A man was captured transforming from a human into a hybrid half-animal. A half-dog to be specific, with the lower part of his physiology being completely canine. The expression on his face is one of pain and discomfort. This is bizarre, but you can't help but have so many questions about it. Above those clouds, there seems to be a being or some kind of entity that is hovering up in the sky. People really witnessed this in the sky in the morning. This debunked many claims that it could have been some sort of visual effect or manufactured video. The question now remains, what could that have possibly been? A family only recently moved into this house. And as we can see, they are the victims of extreme paranormal activity. Objects have been moved, doors open, things have been thrown all around the room, and a host of other strange and hard-to-explain events have been recorded. This video shows proof of some of the happenings that have been taking place in the house and serves to give the family comfort that the things that were taking place were not only in their heads. They shared the video online, hoping that someone would see it and offer help, suggestions, or even opinions on what they could do to get this under control. This video was posted online, claiming to be footage from 2 a.m. of a man in his home who had a very strange encounter. He claims that a child appeared outside of his door late at night. The child appeared to be about 10 years old, and from the video, what we can see is just him standing at the door, occasionally knocking but not moving around much. This is terrifying in itself, but the homeowner claims that he did not want to open the door or get closer to investigate. Unfortunately for us, this short video is all we have of that experience. Later, when she reviewed the footage, she noticed a strange shadow in the hallway. A tall, slim shadow that looked similar to a person. It was late at night, so who or what could it have been? Could it have been a ghost, a strange apparition, or some other sort of entity? What do you think? In the video posted online with the caption, "I was alone in the woods taking footage of this abandoned shack," the person thought it would be an ordinary video. That was until they caught this bone-chilling sight. While he was filming the cabin, something was looking from the corner of the structure. A dark being was watching him. Could it have been some supernatural presence or something else? He shared this video online and hoped that someone would be able to help identify what he caught. Many people thought it was just an animal, while others said it could have been a skinwalker. What do you think? Are you ready to be scared? These are videos that will make you afraid of what might be hiding in the dark. Ghost is said to have been captured in Indonesia on June 13, 2025. The video is already circulating online, sparking debate between believers and skeptics.
มันก็ไปปุ๊บพอไปปุ๊บแฟบเนี่ยแล้วแขนมันยาวเห็นป่ะแขนมันยาวมากเลย
เพิ่งเข้าไปเลยอะแต่ว่าไม่มีการเปิดประตูเลย
มันเข้าไปในนี้นี่หว่า
What do you think? We see the person running and then vanishing left. The problem is that there is a gate there. The question now is
มันก็ไปปุ๊บพอไปปุ๊บแฟบเนี่ยแล้วแขนมันยาวเห็นป่ะแขนมันยาวมากเลย
เพิ่งเข้าไปเลยอะแต่ว่าไม่มีการเปิดประตูเลย
มันเข้าไปในนี้นี่หว่า
After this encounter, he was sure that the place was haunted. Unfortunately, the explanation for what happened was more ordinary than he knew. The poor guy was so confused that he even went outside to try and figure out what was going on. The next clip caught something on GoPro camera that was very unexpected. What or who was that standing in the middle of the desert? It looks like a woman holding her stomach, but why would she have been there? More so, some said that it looks like a woman who is pregnant and wearing a black dress. Can you give any ideas what this could have been? While exploring a cave, they spotted this creature inside. Capturing footage, this is the very scary sight they stumbled on. We see what looks like a side profile view of some kind of creature. The question is, what was that creature? It blinks its eye and appears to turn its head, but the video is too short and we aren't getting a good enough look at the creature to properly figure out what we are looking at. Some say that it might be an alien creature or some kind of cryptid hiding behind a large rock. Looks closer and let us figure it out. One thing for sure, we know that is not a regular human. At least not in the way we expected. Unless it is a person in a costume or suit. They are asking the question if this was a ghost on a Florida Gold course. As the title suggests, we need to have that question answered after seeing this video. It was a very curious and frightening recording when you see it. The ghostly figure is there 1 minute and then just as fast dissolves away instantly. What could this be? This wasn't the first time witnesses had captured a creature like this in the area. People claim it to be the mythical creature Bigfoot.
Okay, the thing is, I was coming here to do a stupid fucking video. I don't actually want to fucking die. I might have just been a fucking raccoon or something. I don't know. Maybe a fucking raccoon. There's. Okay, there's this big, heavy motherfucker on here. So if it was gonna fall. I think it would have fucking fallen a long time ago. I don't know if there's someone fucking here or not, and I don't want to end up in a fucking basement. I don't want to end up in a fucking basement, dude. Oh, shit.
This was a creepy photo shared to Reddit. The long post by the Opie stated, "Almost 2 years since these photos and my family is still spooked. Captured apparition. I'm going to try and add as much detail from this day as I can remember. Please know that I may forget a couple things, but this occurred when we were a month into having our preemie twins finally home and we were totally on autopilot. My sister and her fiancé, still BF status at the time, had come out to my parents' house with their kids to spend time with my family and the twins. Our parents' house is a normal meeting point since she and I both live an hour or more away from them in opposite directions. During their trip, they decided to start clearing out the backyard weeds and overgrowth. They worked into the night when she finally took some photos of the progress and her fiancé at work. My parents have a decent-sized fenced-in yard. This was either the 13th or 14th of July, 2023. When she took these photos, her and her fiancé were the only people out back. None of the dogs were even out at the time. Everyone else was inside distracted with babies and noise. She took these with her phone and didn't realize what she captured until a later time when we all had parted ways and she immediately FaceTimed me and our mom. I can try to gather more photos of the location during the day, night, and different angles, but it will take a little because I obviously don't live there with them now. For my whole life and maybe longer, I'm not too sure. The picnic table had been in one spot and they moved it that day for the first time. She took the pictures thinking she was just getting her fiancé and the table in it. Her fiancé is the only person she could see and the light is just our patio light above the back door. I will add that our dad has since put up a Ring camera facing that area, but nothing has caught our attention. My sister and I always talk about how that house makes us uneasy and we both have stories together and separate to add to it. Since living with my husband and kids in our house, I have never felt the unease I feel when I am at my parents' house in certain rooms or alone. My sister's fiancé is next to the picnic table in both photos bent over in another creepy photo shared to Reddit. They stated, "In 2019 we took this photo and later realized the creepy lady in the reflection. Nobody there was wearing a purple shirt and she is not seen in the other photos that are seconds apart. With arms outstretched, wearing a white garment that resembles a toga or robe, looking like a figure, possibly a ghost. Some say that the scene appears to be a humorous or staged moment. What do you think?" Did you see it? There definitely was a figure walking past. But the man didn't seem to notice anything. It looked like two legs, moving as if it were a person, but it was only half of a person. It wasn't a reflection or some kind of glitch, as it was caught on two separate cameras, but besides that, his eyes saw nothing. Was this a supernatural apparition that only appeared on video? This needs an explanation. The following video is very similar to the last one. It was around 2:15 in the morning. A security guard was doing his rounds when he received a call from the monitor room asking him to go check out something strange. When he got there, he saw nothing, but something very unexpectedly bizarre happened. Let's take a closer look. A half-transparent, manifesting figure came walking and then disappeared into the darkness. The guard clearly saw it based on his reaction that we could see. What was that? What do you think it was? Something grabbed her from behind and pulled her back. On the video, we saw her minding her business, going her own way. Then something possibly grabbed onto her hair and pulled her very hard backward onto the floor. The woman was very scared and unsettled by what happened. As we saw, she hit the ground and appeared to be very confused. Two friends were walking in the woods when they saw something very strange. They quickly grabbed their phones and started recording, paying very close attention to what was happening around them. This is what they caught. Look at the tree. Something is not right with it. There seems to be a face, a very uncanny sight indeed. It looks to have eyes and an open mouth gasping. Have you ever witnessed something like this in the wild? An impossible
Many
sight.
people who watch
They
this
believe
recording
that the
believe
lurking
that this
creature wasn't a
mysterious being
human,
is not human,
something
but
like a
snail.
paranormal shadow crawling along the
What do you
building
think?
then hiding away
What
again.
could that be that appeared there in the corner?
In a recording, the family
a figure
shows
appeared,
what they
a figure that
experienced.
many believed to
They
be
were
the
sitting
crybaby
around
herself,
when a figure
since
was
no one
caught
knew that
in the
person.
distance behind them.
Now,
We
something
see them
arranged
not
or a
really
real
paying
apparition.
attention to it at first until this happens. They caught the white dress and ghostly movements shifting past.